Good May, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Austin Esezavor. I am an SEO consultant, and I want to share with you something I do for fun every now and then. I call this SERP Watch. It's essentially seeing how Google treats keywords pertinent to specific events. In this case, the event I've chosen and the keyword I've chosen is Thor Love and Thunder. So let's get straight onto Google. Let's see, Thor. Okay, already it auto populates. I should also mention this has had reviews come in. Actually, no, not reviews. It's had reactions come in. Slightly different to reviews. As I type the keyword, because it's a very timely keyword and the movie's coming out pretty soon on the 7th of July. So what's that, 2 weeks from now? It's showing me a lot of tickets. So to start off with, we're seeing the movie itself. Okay, that's quite cool. We can get a couple of tabs here, overview, news, etc, etc. Even the trailer. Okay, cool. Performance times. Okay, this is very timely. Now, because this movie is out in 2 weeks, there's a lot of cinema tickets, times rather, for the movie being shown. Because the movie is coming out pretty soon, and I'm interested in this term, Thor Love and Thunder, Google's then decided, well, I most likely will be interested in seeing the movie. So just to start off with, around the top half, we have ticket information, along with just a brief synopsis of the movie. Okay, let's scroll down, see what we find. Okay, here we go. So I mentioned we don't have reviews yet, we have reactions. Now, reactions, from what I know, slightly different to reviews in that there's an embargo on reviews. Reactions are more like social media brief comments or statements about the movie. From those who have seen early screenings of the movie. So we have all of this information here. So Google is showing this to me because of the reactions coming through. I think the reactions came out maybe a day or two ago. I think 2 days ago. And then we go down to the cast. Okay, Wikipedia. Wikipedia dominates. And then Marvel, IMDb. And then further trailers and images. Okay, so we have a multimedia SERP result here. And the first organic result technically is Wikipedia. So all of these are just multimedia results based on the keyword, and also the keyword being very timely. Now, why is Google showing all of this information? Let's take it back to Google's objectives. They essentially want to serve users with information as quickly as possible. Information that's timely and pertinent to the search query. In this case being Thor Love and Thunder. Now, if I had searched for this term, let's say a year ago, the information I would have seen on Google would have been more pertinent to the film being shot. So the filming taking place. Top stories is very timely in the SERPs whenever we have an event being released. And you'll notice a lot of the top results here from the organic point of view are very brand led. So this type of keyword, if you were to search for it and target it on your website, you'll be going against these heavy hitters, Wikipedia, Marvel, IMDb, who of course have ratings on there, which is again very timely. The information I'm seeing on the SERPs here tells me that if you were targeting this term on your website, you're better off targeting it with an article. Now, a lot of these, in fact, let me tweak this slightly and have reactions. Okay. A lot of article-based sites are targeting this term because the reactions are coming through. Even though they're more social media based, it's still a term that can be targeted on websites. So a site like YouTube and even TikTok and other social media platforms, you'll find that searches on there are very pertinent to reactions based on the movie event. Whereas websites can still target the term and rank highly for it because it's very, very timely. Notice a lot of the videos showing on here are reactions. They all target the term Thor Love and Thunder movie reaction, reaction. Let me go into Google Trends just to see how the interest in the movie itself being an event, is shaping up. So Thor Love and Thunder. Okay, so in the past 12 months, all of these are based on the news information around probably the filming of it. So news-based sites or blog-based sites writing the latest information about the movie being filmed, and then maybe the trailer release. And then on, where are we? April-ish, it peaked. So this just shows how interest in a movie or in events changes over time. Now, going back to Google, and let me go back to the initial keyword. You'll notice there aren't any ads on here. Why do you think that is? Usually you'll see an ad right at the top. This isn't a very lucrative keyword in terms of ad spend. Why is it not lucrative? Because this is a timely event. The people searching for it will be looking for this type of information, reviews, reactions, and even performance times, and where to see it, right? If you're a website, there's no point in targeting this keyword because all people want to see is information. They're not necessarily looking to spend on this keyword. They may purchase tickets for the movie, but besides that, they're not necessarily going to spend on it. Let's go to the very end just to see. Oh, there are no ads at all. None at all. Well, at least on the first page. Let's go into reactions. Oops. Reactions probably will have no ads either. No ads at all. It's not a very lucrative term. This is more what we consider informational based keywords. They're good for websites to target because people looking for reactions would like to read information from these websites. But these websites, for example, wouldn't necessarily have an ad on there because it's not a lucrative ad. People aren't looking to spend on this keyword. They just want information. This is an informational based keyword, as we SEOs would say. Let's go on to one or two websites. I'm a multi-tab browser, so I'm going to open these in tabs. As I mentioned before, you notice they all have the keywords here. The movie name and then reactions. First reactions, pour in reactions. These websites, one of the reasons why they're ranking highly is because they've anticipated this is something that people will be searching for around this event, this keyword, the movie. Now, if you're a website and you want to generate traffic via organic search, this is a very good approach to use to generate traffic because it's timely. It's traffic that not necessarily would convert into being into a spend, but these informational / blog based sites, they tend to just focus on the audience, i.e., there we go. I was looking for something like this. So this the CPM is the model they tend to use rather than trying to get the audience to convert into something. And you'll find that they're all like this, and they all once again have their SEO on point. On point meaning they target the term in the key SEO elements. Let's go back to Google. When someone searches for this term, let's go back to the first one. Thor Love and Thunder. Bearing in mind the movie is coming out in 2 weeks, what do you anticipate they want to see from Google? I mentioned the organic results earlier. Wikipedia and Marvel being the two websites, the top two websites ranking from an organic point of view. All of this is universal. Notice these universal results are technically above the organic results, being Wikipedia and Marvel. Google is saying that this is more pertinent right now. If we were to search for this in, let's say, 3-4 months' time, or let's say 6 months' time, when the DVD is released, the main information you'll see will be DVD related information, where to get it from. You'll probably see Amazon ranking for the term. So Amazon might target this term, but they won't rank for it, or they won't rank highly for it right now. Google's purpose is to serve users, right? The sites they rank highly are those that serve users the best, and those that show that they serve users the best. So this site, for example, targeting the term Thor Love and Thunder with the reactions at the end. When someone searches for that, because Google is seeing on the website is that they're very much on point with what they're targeting, they rank highly. And in this case, they rank highly, slightly below the universal results. So the universal results are the most important thing for this keyword, whether it's just Thor Love and Thunder or Thor Love and Thunder reactions. When reviews start to pour in, the universal results will be more reviews based. I think this will shift down a bit. Performance times will most likely shift down a bit. And we'll get something more akin to, let's go on to the other keyword I typed in. Was it reactions, right? Reactions. Okay. So I think we'll have something more pertinent to this, but instead of reactions, we'll have more reviews and maybe even star ratings based on people who still give star reviews for movies. These websites are doing well with their SEO as far as the content side is concerned. Now, if you wanted to be high up in the SERPs for a specific keyword, you pretty much need to have SEO as an agenda, an always on agenda. These guys have their strategy correct. And because of that, they're enjoying the benefit of seeing They're enjoying the benefit of seeing traffic from Google. Nicely done. Also, you'll notice that a lot of these have been written within the last day. In fact, all of them have been written within the last day, all 3 of them. Again, this just shows how good the targeting is from a content point of view for these sites. They have freshness in mind, and freshness is pertinent to a keyword like this. The fresher your content is, the better of a chance you have of ranking highly, especially with things with universal results, whether it's top stories or even people also ask type of questions, or in fact videos. Good on them. Good on them. All right, let's leave it there for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.